skin rashes, itchy eyes, and even losing your eyelashes? Well, if you're struggling from any of these symptoms, you could have a gluten intolerance. And here we have the fabulous Jennifer from JenX Faces here to educate us on how you can turn your beauty routine into a gluten-free.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So how do I know if I have a gluten allergy?
So like the symptoms that we mentioned before,
Okay.
if you've got any rashes, when you've put a product on around your eyes, if you notice any splotchiness, or a lot of times we'll see gluten intolerance around the lips since those are the most edible parts of our makeup.
Right.
And the losing lashes was a huge deal. I didn't realize how important that was. So all of these could be signs of either gluten intolerance or a gluten allergy.
Gosh, the losing the eyelashes sounds horrifying to me.
They grow back though. They grow back once you start,
Okay.
once you get rid of the gluten on your face. So everyone's a little different.
And can you tell our viewers what is gluten?
You bet. So gluten is a wheat protein, or protein found in wheat and other grains. And it's not necessarily the gluten that's a bad thing. It's what we've done in the food supply to
Just
gluten.
processed it so much.
Right. So again, so I'm gluten-free in my life. I don't necessarily need gluten-free makeup.
Because it doesn't affect your skin like
Right.
that?
But some women, they will literally put 1/8 of a teaspoon of anything on them, and you get all of those issues.
Gosh. Okay, so how can we help those girls? What are some products that they can use?
So the big thing I want you to start looking for is do your research. I offer customized skincare consultations that I include in my bridal packages because that's so important, how we live and how our makeup looks.
Right.
But you can also do your research and look at the ingredients. A lot of times the cosmetic sales associates just don't know enough because they're not taught. And if that's not enough for you, I want you to call the company yourself and ask them. So the top 3 ingredients I want you to pay attention to are tocopherol or vitamin E. A lot of times it comes from vitamin or wheat germ oil.
Okay.
So that one's...
I use a lot of vitamin E in my beauty routine.
And most of it's refined enough. So these ingredients are really for the folks that are like super, like they're celiacs, like they've got some serious issues.
So these are some red flag ingredients.
Right. Aminopeptide complex, whatever that means, because labeling in the cosmetics industry is very lax.
Yeah, what is that?
We don't know. So again, do more research. And then another one that I see is Avena sativa, which is fancy for oat.
Okay.
So oats in themselves are not gluten-free, or are gluten-free, but they're processed around gluten.
Okay. And your look today is 100% gluten-free.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm wearing everything we got.
Okay, so tell us what you have here today.
So I did some research and found some really luxury brands that got some good color theory, good pigment. So I've got a bridal look on, like we said, from Tarte Cosmetics. They have a fabulous foundation. Now they say that they don't put gluten in any of their products.
Okay.
They don't claim they're gluten-free because, again, the air is not a wheat or yeast-free environment. So there's these guys. I even use them as blush and highlight and contour as well.
Okay.
And then Hourglass Cosmetics, they're a fabulous line. They have a beautiful finishing powder that's gluten-free also.
Awesome.
Bite Cosmetics are certified gluten-free.
Okay.
And their lipsticks, like I said, lipsticks are the biggest things.
Right, because you're licking your lips and then swallowing that.
So it's a beautiful lipstick. It tastes good and it fades to a really pretty stain on your lips.
Perfect kissing lipstick.
Right. Even found waterproof gluten-free mascara. And then Josie Moran is also a wonderful line of certified gluten-free.
Awesome. And where can the girls get this stuff?
Sephora, Ulta, Nordstrom, all those good places will have them.
Awesome. Thank you so much for these tips. You're always so knowledgeable and give our viewers such amazing information.
Love to do it.
And if you think that you could have a gluten sensitivity, it's a good idea to do some research and really understand what irritates you. Contact Jennifer at JenX.com for a customized consultation, and she can help put her amazing knowledge to good use. Stick around because we are talking to someone who did a little behind-the-scenes work with Jennifer Aniston on her upcoming role in Cake, which is amazing. I saw it this evening. Stick around.